Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Jocelyn Conley. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist, and in this video I'm going to go over a variation of the dead bug exercise where we are stretching, we're working on strength of the hip flexor, but we're actually intending to train the abdominals while we do that. What you'll need is a surface where it could be a bed, but a more firm surface that you're gonna lie on the edge of. And then as an option, I have a weight, but a lot of the people that I'm making this video for, you may not be there yet. So just follow the first part and then just keep your eye on the next part from there. You're gonna lie or sit on the edge of the surface that you are using, and you're gonna lie, like literally edge of your butt is on the surface, and you're gonna hug your knees. And also in this position, I want you to connect with your core, your deep core, and maybe a little bit of the outer core so that your back is in a flattened position. Now, some of you may already have a flatter spine, so you don't have to put as much effort into this. The more arch that you have to put a little bit more effort into that. But make sure that you can breathe once you connect. Holding your opposite leg will help maintain this position. So you don't have to be all abdominals. The position is gonna help you there. So I'm gonna hold my opposite leg, I'm gonna hold my right leg, and I'm gonna keep my spine in neutral, and I'm gonna lower my opposite leg. Now the goal would be to lower my leg all the way down to end range, but clearly, end range hip extension is about 30 degrees. So if I go any further than this, I start to arch in my back. So I'm gonna stop here, because my hip flexor is just short and stiff. I need to work on that. And then I'm gonna pull my leg back, keeping my spine in neutral as I do that. Once again, I'm gonna keep my spine in a neutral to flat position as my leg lowers slowly, and then I'm gonna return, spine stays in neutral. For the breathing, I recommend at first working on exhaling as you lower, breathing in during the pause, and then exhaling as you come back. You could, once you get this down, you could test breathing in and then exhaling, or breathing out. I don't like this version as much, breathing out and then breathing in, but maybe that's just my pelvic floor PT bias. Option 2, use a weight to make this harder. And even though I need to work on my hip flexor mobility or flexibility, I would not be afraid to load this on me. Sometimes fascia or your tissues are short or stiff, not just because fascial stiffness, but also because of weakness. So in a sense, in the rehab space with fascia, we want to release any fascial restrictions, but sometimes those fascial restrictions are there because of the weakness. So we want to load the fascia in the direction that we want it to adapt in. And so load is not a bad thing, but a lot of postpartum women are not necessarily ready for the load on this quite yet. Their abdominals are still healing, the pelvic floor is still healing. So if I told you to just use your body weight for now, just use your body weight. From a rep and a set standpoint, anywhere from 5 to 12 reps, starting 1 to 3 sets. As you get more advanced, you may deviate from that rep scheme. But in general, I recommend about 2 sets of 8 to 10, see how you feel, and then 2 to 3 days a week. target to feel this. You're gonna feel it in your hip flexor, but you really wanna feel your abdominals working as they may work to keep your spine in neutral. Second place you're gonna feel this is obviously your hip flexor. If you do feel it in your back, then you're probably losing stability somewhere, and your paraspinals, your back muscles, are compensating and contracting as well. Hope this was helpful. Please post comments below, like this video. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you get notified every time a new video is dropped. And then if you know anyone that can benefit from this video, please share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.